so coachable.
Well, you should be in
You just need to
prison.
shake him.
You should be in prison. We build you out. We build you out to come and play this season. You're out here disgracing us. You should be in prison. You should be facing charges.
Welcome back. I feel like I haven't done this in 500 years, but we're here live.
Well, go on, baby.
Look at
Howdy,
us
buddy.
not wearing our kits, but it's fine.
We say you got England kit, Julie.
You got
No,
England kit?
our uniform. Our uniform. That's what I meant. Our uniform, not the England kit. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been trying to get one, but they're sold out everywhere. So I thought
Everywhere.
That's funny to me, you know. How England kit's finna sell out? They're always local.
The thing
Mike
is,
Ashley always stacks up.
when it came out before Euro started, I just thought, I don't need this. Now we're here.
You don't need it now.
No, but I've been scrambling for 2 weeks, Shemi.
Now you see everybody on Snap like, yeah, if you can get your hands on the England kit, shout me.
It's going like crack. I wish I bought Bears to just shot, and I'll drive up the price.
You should
It wouldn't have worked if England went out in the round of 16 or so. Who wants an England shirt if England's out all going out to Ukraine and shit?
The thing is, there's only juniors left, and I clearly cannot fit in a junior. So those are
How junior's the junior?
Juniors like 7 to 8, 9 to 10. I can't fit in that.
You got to be a nonce to be able to fit in that.
Whoa.
I actually know someone. I'm not going to say names, but I know someone who actually bought a junior and it fits. So
It's bait though, because the badge is tiny.
Okay.
Wait, stop. Is that a junior? Is that 7 to 8? Is that 7 to 8? Wait.
Look at the size of that badge.
That badge supposed to be
A bit bigger.
Dead ass.
surveillance.
Y'all dead ass wrong for this. Right, we're just gonna jump straight into it. It's coming home.
Jump straight into it.
So what are English?
Wait. Before we start, Shem, can we get a rendition of Sweet Caroline from you? I'll get you started. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear it from Shem. We need to hear it from Shem because he doesn't know the words. I'll get you started. Sweet Caroline. Oh. Don't it feel so? I don't even know the words either. But...
It's good time. Oh my god. He said, "Don't it feel good for what?"
You lot are just immigrants.
You know that video of LeBron when he's singing along in the song.
Man,
that's gonna be me on Sunday. That's gonna be me on Sunday. Sweet Caroline.
So when you get the whole gal of our country, at least do your homework and learn. Because I can start. There's a couple of French songs I can spit.
You can't
But
sing.
anyway, we ain't got time.
That's the one you can sing.
We ain't got time for that.
You can sing.
It's not about France. You lot said it's not about France.
It's
not about
one song.
Sing the one England song.
Fair, the person who actually got to the final should be here, but I don't know what he's doing. So
very true. Man's supposed to be repping his Italia.
But I'm not gonna say any words. We're just gonna jump straight into it. What are English chances of bringing it home?
They've got a great chance. They've got a great chance. They've gone this far. Beat some teams that should have beat. And I mean, we're at this point.
You want your heart to stop? Hold on, man. You want your heart to stop? Oh my!
You saw that sip of Red Bull.
That sip was so guilty because she knew I would talk.
I know. I was
Red
like,
Bull.
I'm trying to twist it as well, and it's like.
Back, carry on. Sorry.
Stop.
Sorry.
Yeah, Italy's a good team, but England's got a great chance because this is a good England team. They've played, I wouldn't say great football throughout the tournament, but they've played very similar to. I've compared it to them before, but very similar to the way France 2018 played. They didn't play great football, but at the same time, they did what they needed to do in a lot of the matches to get the win. And England's done something very similar so far. They haven't been great, but they've been resilient. 5 clean sheets so far. Pickford will be the Golden Glove winner. Conceded the least. They've done what they needed to do defensively. That they've made that their benchmark defensively to not concede goals. They haven't been great defensively, but they haven't conceded goals. So it's going to be a tight match on Sunday. Italy, we know the way they've played. They've played on the front foot. On that first half, Italy against Belgium, you get it. That was some front foot, beautiful.
All I'm gonna say, I'm gonna have to stop you right there because I let you go on. I thought you'd correct yourself, but you almost always, you never actually just get it right, like just 100% right.
Get right,
because for everything you said was okay, but then you started off wrong. You started off bringing up France by saying they played like France 2018. No, they don't.
They do.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Did France play good football?
France played good football outside the group stage. They played good football. Once they got outside that group, yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Don't do this. They played good football once they got outside.
I'll give them Argentina.
Once they got outside the group stage, they played good football.
Did they play well against Belgium?
Yeah, it was effective. Yeah, they played. You see the way Italy played against Belgium.
Yeah,
it was of that ilk. Efficient.
It was not of that ilk.
One half dominance, and then that was it. That's what they needed. Don't call me a liar. Don't call me a liar.
You liar. They won that semi-final against Belgium off a set piece. Literally set piece, and then it was defense. And there's nothing wrong with that in tournament football. Absolutely nothing wrong with that in tournament football. But be honest. That's all I've asked of you, Shem.
You started off by comparing them to champions, so already it's biased. You're not even
I'm not comparing them to champions.
You did compare them to champions. You compared them to the world champions. You compared them to the world champions.
They went about the tournaments. I compared the way they went about the tournament.
They didn't go about like France.
How have England went about this tournament?
Like Portugal 2016.
Portugal 2016. How did you come to that conclusion? Because Portugal 2016 did not win a group game. England won 2. So already it wasn't. So don't pick those specifics. They went around with the same manner. We weren't happy with the way England played during the group. Maybe the Czech match were like, okay, finally, but it was still Czech
okay.
And Croatia, they were good. Scotland, they weren't.
The Croatia match, they weren't good.
Croatia match, they were decent.
Croatia match, they decent.
Croatia match, they were decent. Croatia match, they were decent.
They weren't good.
Croatia match, they were decent.
Croatia match, they won. Croatia match, they won.
Scotland match, they were. Were they better than Croatia or not?
They won.
Were they better than Croatia or not?
Marginally, yeah.
Marginally. I wouldn't even say the Czech match. Czech match, they were all right. They were all right.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Even the France, get Nathan's comment up here. Get out. Even the France-Argentina game in 2016. If Aguero missed that chance, what are we doing here?
Read it.
Read it before you want to put it up and try to feed it here. Don't try to take off the screen now. What do you think this is? Don't try to take off the screen now.
Nathan, ban his comments. So Nathan just be talking too much. That's not the point. The point is they play exactly like England. They didn't because we could talk about it.
Similar. I said very similar.
I think they're more similar to Portugal 2016. I feel they're very similar to Portugal 2016. But
and you compared them to another set of champions, so you do it yourself. You don't even know. You don't even compare them to my champions. You don't even live by your reps. You don't live by your reps. You don't want to compare them to champions. You compare them to champions.
I'm not a rapper.
Don't live your reps.
I'm not a rapper. Let's talk about Italy. Let's give them the credit that they deserve. They gave them the credit. They've been the best team this tournament. They've played the best from the offset. Italy weren't really considered favorites. I feel like even England were considered more favorites than Italy going into this tournament. And they've been the best team. They've played the best football. They've been the most efficient in terms of raising their game to match their opponent's game. So if their opponent takes it to a gear 3, they go to a 4. Likewise, a 4 to a 5. Like that's the thing. That's that. Let me don't interrupt me because I've nearly finished.
You can't say that.
Don't interrupt me because I've nearly finished.
They could have easily went. They could have easily went out. They could have easily went out.
Don't interrupt me because I've nearly finished.
Continue. I've muted.
Did you mute him? Thank you very much. Yeah. So no. Because here's the thing. I said they've taken their game up in every single. They played 7 games. We can say they're playing 7 games. They played 6 so far. They played 5 and they've been better than the other team. Spain brought it to them, but Spain, as always, they can't convert. They fell over because they couldn't convert. But I wouldn't say Spain like they popped Italy off the park. They were better. They beat them
up. They beat them up.
They didn't smack them up. They didn't
Spain
beat them
take
up.
their chances. Italy are home right now. If Spain
Big
take
ifs and buts. Big ifs and buts all the way.
Yeah, so let's not talk about ifs and buts. Let's talk about what's actually happened. England has beat the teams, done what they needed to do to get to the
And
stage of the
Italy
final.
beat Spain.
Italy's done what they needed to do to get to the stage of the final. So don't try to give Italy their props.
I'm
not
giving
give
Italy.
England their
I'm giving
props.
Italy. This is why I can't support this country because of people like
No,
him.
I just want you
You're
to be fair.
dishonest.
I just
You're
want you
just
to be fair.
dishonest.
I don't even support England.
Dishonest.
I don't even
You
support
do.
England fully.
You grab on
I
Gary
don't.
Neville.
I'm just here for the vibes. I'm just here for the vibes. I'm just here for the vibes.
That's a
I'm
lie.
here for the. I'm here for the vibes, bro.
Stop
I'm
lying.
here for the vibes.
Oh my.
I'm here for the
This
vibes.
is the thing.
I don't even
This is the
support England. I just want you to
dishonesty.
be fair. I just want you
No,
to be
because
fair.
I am being
Once in
fair.
your life,
I am
want you to
being
be fair.
fair. I
How I
am
am
being
big.
fair.
You bigged up Locatelli.
One mic, guys. We are not.
One
doing
mute
this.
Shemi's mic. Mute
We are
Shemi's
not-
mic because
I
he's talking
did.
rubbish.
Are you stop right there, please? When I'm ready.
Mute Shemi's mic because he's talking rubbish. Mute Shemi's mic because he's talking rubbish. He
We're
wanted
moving
to
like
big up.
over here. Can't hear each other.
He wanted to big up Locatelli early in the tournament and not big up Phillips. Now Locatelli's riding bench and now Phillips has been one of the best midfielders in the tournament. He doesn't want to admit either. You need to be fair. You need to do both sides of it, Shem. You need to be fair. You need to be fair.
Why you are a pathological liar? You're just a liar. You're just a liar because I spoke to you. I came to your house yesterday and we spoke. So don't come on here and talk.
I know
rubbish.
we spoke. I know we spoke. And I was speaking again.
First and foremost, I've given English players their props. I never said yes. I did.
Who gave it? Who?
Saka.
I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give you a minute. So you go first, then I'll come back.
Nah, go through, Shem. Go through.
No. Because you've been interrupting.
You got things to get off your chest. You got things to get off your chest.
I
just don't like it when you lie.
I've given England players their props. The players that, for me, I thought played well for England. Obviously, Sterling. Obviously, Saka. That goes without saying. Now, the issue, when we spoke about Calvin Phillips, you said like he's had a fantastic tournament. You said he's been one of the best midfielders. That's what I mean. You're blowing it out of proportion.
I'm not though. I'm not.
Let me finish. You're blowing it out of proportion because he's played 6 games. Out of those 6 games, I'd say 3 of them, yeah. The other 3, good. Do you get? But then, and this is how we got into the conversation, because you said it was just TalkSport that say stuff like this and it's clickbait. When they said Rice is better than Verratti and Jorginho, then I said that to you. You said back to me, "Oh, it's not okay. Yeah, the difference is not that much." You said something like that's disrespectful. That's
you just lie on my name. You said I can't.
You said he's had a better tournament. You said they've had better
midfielders in the same conversation as Verratti.
I didn't say you put them in the same. I didn't say you said that. You're not listening. You said the gap isn't much. You said the gap isn't much.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you did, because you said Calvin Phillips has had a wonderful tournament. That's what you said. That's what you said. And then we went on to Luke Shaw. And then I said, "Oh, Luke Shaw's been the best. Apparently, Luke Shaw's been the best left back in this tournament." And you said no one's been better than him. And I said Spinazzola, and you said Spinazzola's not been better than him.
He's not.
Said,
he's not.
You can lie.
He has not been better than him.
This is a lie.
Put it into the comments. Who has been better, Spinazzola or Shaw? Put it into the comments. I need to see whether I'm going.
Do a fucking poll. Do a poll.
I'll do a poll. Don't worry. But you need to be fair, Shem, because this is what I mean.
I am being fair because I was saying Calvin Phillips has played good. He's played good. You said he's been exceptional. You was giving those type of adjectives.
He's been one of the best midfielders in the tournament.
Which means, okay, that's more or less exceptional. So more or less, you're saying he's been as good as Pedri, he's been as good as Jorginho and these man, he's been as good as Damsgaard.
He's been better than Damsgaard. He's been better than him. Stop. Be fair for once. We literally the only bad game he's had was the last game. Maybe this is the biggest game he's played. Maybe the lights were a bit big for him.
He was good in Scotland. This is why I can lie.
He was
good at Scotland.
He was
good in Scotland. Really.
You know what? Whole of England was bad. The whole of England was bad. So stop trying to pick out Phillips. Stop trying to pick out Phillips.
But he plays for them.
Stop trying to pick out Phillips and say, "Oh, he was bad." If you don't want to give the whole context for that Scotland game, don't try and make it as if he was a level below everybody else.
Don't say his only bad game was the Denmark game.
No,
because he played in the Scotland game.
You can't say it as if everybody wasn't bad in that game. It was just a bad game from England. You can't say as if he was a level below everybody else.
How do
You
you play
can't
against
say it.
Germany?
Huh?
How do you
He
play
was good
Germany?
against Germany. He was good against Germany. He was good against Germany. You can't say the Germany midfielders were better than him. You can't say that. You're gonna say, is that what you're saying?
What this tournament has shown me is I don't know a damn thing about football. So I don't even want to do this. Mr. Austin, put that up there. I don't want to say a damn thing. I don't want to say a damn thing because
I don't like this negativity.
look, here we go.
Man said Sabitzer. Sabitzer. Oh, who?
He's been better than Sabitzer.
Pogba, brilliant tournament, but he went out too early in it. Of course.
No.
Or what? Are you gonna give the player of the tournament to someone that went out in the round of 16?
I'm not talking about player of the tournament.
All right, then cool. I'm saying he hasn't played enough games, innit? It's just where it is.
How many bad
We're
games?
comparing midfielders that reached semi-finals and finals to midfielders that reached the round of 16. Of course, in the 3 games or so, 3 or 4 games that Pogba played, he showed a higher level than Calvin Phillips. That doesn't even need to be
all
said.
of these games, he had 4 games, and in 4 of them he showed higher levels than Calvin Phillips.
Is that a surprise? But I'm saying he didn't play enough games. I'm saying he didn't play enough games to say he's had a better tournament than Calvin Phillips. It's a numbers thing at this point. It's a numbers thing.
I can't even have this. I don't want to. This is worse than Man United, you know. Sometimes when you do Man United,
I don't support England. I don't support England. I generally don't support England. You didn't see the way I screamed for Damsgaard free kick. You didn't see the way I screamed for Damsgaard free kick.
England. You know why you support England?
I'm tired.
I celebrated Damsgaard free kick because I'm here for the.
Can I move on to the next question, please?
Move on to the next question because I'm tired.
I'm tired. The game hasn't even kicked off yet, and you lot are rambling like kids. Anyway, as I was saying, all these hooligans were doing too much. I'm not even going to ask the next question because it's just going to start another argument. But who are the favourites? That is the next question. Do not scream and shout. Just who are the favourites?
I put Italy as slight favourites ahead of England. I'd put Italy as a slight favourite. So just when they've got winners in that squad that they know what to do when it gets into the tight situations. If it's depending on the type of game that it is, I expect it to be a tight game. I expect it to be very close. So in that moment, you need your players to be decisive. You need decisive actions, and defensively, you can't get more decisive than that Chiellini and Bonucci combination for Italy. So I put Italy as the slight favourites, and going forward, Verratti, Barella, Chiesa have been awesome this tournament for large parts of it. So I'd give them the favourites tag right now. But it's close. It's close. England's got such the way Sterling's playing right now, he's going to give Di Lorenzo problems. Who else? Saka. Another player that's in amazing form right now. Like he's going to give Emerson a hard night. So it's so balanced, so finely balanced that it's going to come down to little things that's going to turn the tide. So I'd give Italy the slight favourites tag right now, but by no means are England underdogs.
You over there?
Italy are favourites. Because you can't the history. England never won.
Tottenham's
Chiellini should have got that moved. He honestly should have got that moved. I would not. I'd refuse.
That Tottenham stink on you.
I'll go and train at Stamford Bridge. I'm going to train quickly at Stamford Bridge. But
go train
honestly,
Italy.
No, I love it. Italy are
do that to yourself.
Italy are favourites, but I agree with Banks, but for different reasons. It's slight because of this one thing, because it's in England. I feel like that has a big part to play. That's why I'd say it's slight. And because obviously it's a final, which goes without saying, finals can go either way. But there's slight favourites because one, it's a final, and two, because it's in England. In terms of the quality going up against each other, I feel like Italy's defence. I feel like Italy's defence, obviously on paper, England's defence is better, but Italy's defence, they love to defend, and when it comes to the end of the games, it seems like they don't really panic. When it comes to tense situations, they don't really panic. But so I don't know. I honestly don't know how this game's gonna go. I honestly don't know how this game's gonna go. I don't know what England have to do to win, but it's down to the football gods, honestly.
Hey, you see that video of Stephen A when he says, "Nah, I'm a little limited in my knowledge of the beautiful game." Hey, the way my predictions have been going, I've just been banging that video because everything I've said so far opposite. So yeah, when Shem says he doesn't know how this final is gonna play out, I literally have to back that because anything could really happen.
So answer this question: if England lose, should Gareth?
No. He's done enough to warrant. He's bought his stock. Semi-final and final is fine. If he's gonna stay, and if he gets sacked, I would love for Man United to get him. I would love him to be Man United's manager. I feel like he fits their mold fantastically. He's shown what he's about, and I feel like he's a sort of manager that they need. So if he leaves England, I would love him to get into Manchester United to manage them, because a lot of Man United fans I see them. They've told us how of a great manager he is, and I would love them to be back to where they once were, with the Fergie days. So they should go and get Southgate if he does leave or does get sacked.
You see how massive we are that Shem just unprovoked just needs to mention.
Yeah, you're massive. You're massive. You can have the massive award. Have the massive award. Have it.
It's weird.
Massive attack.
Weird. Southgate won't get sacked. As he's done enough to prove he deserves to be there. Semi-final and a final, possibly a final win. Yeah, nah. He's proved a lot of people wrong, me included. I didn't see England getting past quarterfinals. So to be fair, their side of the draw was very favourable. I can't lie. Like I didn't expect their side of the draw to be that favourable, but he's done. Like you can only beat what's in front of you when it comes to a tournament. No one's gonna look back and say, "Oh, you had to beat blah blah blah." But you're gonna look back and you're gonna see a team with the trophy. You're not gonna see
in both sides. Yeah. The reason why this one's a lot better than, aside from them getting to the final, why this one's a lot better than the first one, the World Cup 2018, is because I feel like the Germany victory, the World Cup, anybody that they played that was above them, they lost to. And if they was on their caliber, so for example, Colombia, who they're slightly better than, they made it tough. They made it they wasn't even a comfortable win. Now they beat Germany, and now the Germany game they won, it was an efficient, it was very unlike England to win in that manner. So that's why this one's better, specifically because of the Germany game, and they're beating a big team.
Right. Are England fans going to boo the Italian anthem?
100%.
110%.
I feel like if they boo it, it's going to be calmer. Honestly, I wouldn't boo it.
Yeah, I feel like
the booing. Go through.
I just feel like that's how football works. Like calm is going to be peak. Like you just boo them all you want, and then it's long.
And if they boo them, they're gonna Chiellini and these men are gonna speak post match like, "You booed us." That's why.
Yeah.
I feel like it's been blown out of proportion, man. Anthems in terms of international football, anthems get booed all over the world. Like it's not that deep. Some fans do it, some fans don't. It is what it is, but yeah. There's definitely Italy will play with a chip on their shoulder if England do it, because them not love their anthem. You just start, you see their face.
That's mad, because why it's going to be different is because we've all been saying it since the first group game, since the opening match when they played Turkey, that we said the way the Italians sing their national anthem, that's not something they play with. So the fact you're booing it, they're going to see it as a very, very big disrespect. Not like the other nations didn't, but they're very passionate people.
Rounding it off, our player of the tournament.
There's a couple of names within the shout, honestly. There's a couple of names in there. I feel like Banks has already set his premise in that you can't be giving players of the tournaments people who didn't advance to the latter stages of the tournament. So probably they have to come from the last 4 teams, so that Denmark, Italy, Spain, and England, which limits it. But for me, I would pick to represent, and you could get 2 from each team. I pick maybe Damsgaard from Denmark, who I feel like was fantastic, coming to replace Sony Eriksson after the traumatic things, what happened, and he stepped up. Young boy as well. 20. I pick Jorginho for Italy. I really still wish Spinazzola was local because he's had fantastic games all through the tournament until he got his ACL. Like he hasn't missed a step once. But I can't put Spinazzola because he went out in the quarters. So Jorginho, who's been fantastic. Then we go to what was the after? Then we go to England. It has to be Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling has been by far England's best player by a country mile. And the closest, if not you say Saka, you say the defenders. But it's Raheem Sterling is up there for England, up there fantastically. And then the last who I'd honestly give it to is Pedri.
Okay.
You got about like maybe 2 out
Just
of
talk
8
your
correct. Like 2 out of 8 correct. The correct answer is Sterling, Chiellini. Sterling, Chiellini from Spain. Again, maybe Pedri. And from Denmark, Christensen. But ultimately, it'll go to Sterling if England win. It'll go to Chiellini.
I feel like you were just trying to be hipster with it, and it's not going to go to
so?
Chiellini.
So?
I feel like you were. Yeah, you were. Yeah, 100%.
It was Chiellini or it's Sterling. I put my house on that. If England win, it's Sterling. If Italy win, it's Chiellini. I know everybody wants to give it to Jorginho. No.
No, I think Jorginho's been good in it, but
no, he's been
like
good, 100%.
I feel
But it
like
needs to go
Jorginho's
to
been
one of the
good.
centre backs. It needs
I
to go
feel
to
like
one
it's
of the
going to be
centre backs.
Chiellini. No, I feel like it's going to be Jorginho if Italy win, or it's going to be Harry Kane if England win.
If it goes to Harry Kane.
No, that's what I'm worried about, because Harry Kane, even though he hasn't been better than Sterling, has been picking up all the player of the match or star of the match, whatever they called that award.
It's so
Harry
weird
Kane's been picking up all of them. So the way they judge it is telling me that I think if England win it, they're gonna try to slip it to Mr. Harry Kane, which just isn't right. It's just not right.
It's Kane or Jorginho.
He only woke up in
nasty.
the quarterfinals, so how the hell are you meant to give someone a trophy for turning up in the quarterfinals?
It's nasty business. Karim Benzema told us that guys can play nasty for 90 minutes and score a goal, and all of a sudden they're getting all the plaudits. I don't want to play like that. I think that's the right way to end this stream. Any budding footballers that's watching this right now, play like you wanna enjoy the game. Don't play rubbish and then score a goal and think you've played well. Play like you love the game. Play with joy in your heart. Do your flicks, do your tricks. Enjoy the game. That's been the final third. Brilliant sign off, innit? Brilliant sign off. I left them dumbfounded. Hey, anybody need me to speak on their album? Just let me know, man. I got that interlude for you, man.
So
they're calling it the Spurs Euro Cup. Hey, please. No, but no, that's been a fantastic segment, guys. I love doing this with you. You know, we love international tournaments. So it's been difficult to get some viewings in because everything needs bookings now, innit? But yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Enjoy the game, everyone. Enjoy the game.
Literally.
Just put some of these up. Just put some of these up.
It's coming on.
Another one. Everyone go learn the lyrics.
Coming home. Coming home.
Go learn the lyrics. Just singing out with the Ghanaian.
Don't feel under pressure to learn the lyrics. Just wing it like I am going to do. Just wing it.
Cool.
Silly. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow. No, we won't see you tomorrow. We hope you'll be watching the game tomorrow. Make sure you hashtag #tier3. Follow us on all our socials. Follow our new Instagram. I ain't even gonna say it because I don't know it yet. It's
T final 3RD. Make sure you follow the new Instagram at tfinal3rd.
3RD.
Yeah, just follow all our socials. It's there for you. And yeah, we will see you very, very soon because it's coming home. The Prem's coming back. Yeah. Toodles. Really slow on this one. Sorry, guys.
You are now listening to The Final Third.
I think Pepe's so coachable.
Well, you should be in
Just need to
prison.
shake him.
You should be in prison. We build you out. We build you out to come and play this season. You're out here disgracing us. You should be in prison.